Good afternoon, brothers and sisters, friends, people around the world. My name is Dr. Glenn T. Martin, and I'm president of the World Constitution and Parliament Association, a worldwide organization that has worked continuously since 1958 to write and promote the Constitution for the Federation of Earth. This video is about that Constitution. It's about the possibility that it gives us for a decent future on this planet. You know that our planet is in great danger. It is experiencing climate collapse everywhere, flooding, torrential rains, rising oceans, heat waves, droughts. Terrible things are happening in every continent on the planet, including here in the United States. It is imperative that we take action now, and climate books are being written daily as we speak, and people talking about the terrible crisis that we're facing and the need to take action. But the action must be holistic. The action must be in conformity with the holistic revolution, the paradigm shift that began with Einstein's theory of special relativity that came out in 1905. He understood in that theory that everything in the entire universe is interconnected with everything else. It supersedes the old atomistic paradigm on which capitalism is based and on which the system of sovereign nation states is also based. The idea that you can have independent autonomous atoms that compete with one another on this tiny little spherical planet Earth and somehow be successful. The answer is you cannot be successful in that older paradigm. We have to integrate into a holistic worldview and understand that all human beings are part of one another. We're all the same. We're all human. And we have to understand that the biosphere, the ecosystem of our planet, is an interdependent, interlocking series of principles and activities of which we are an integral part. We cannot separate ourselves, as capitalism tries to do, from that in its economic theories, from that interdependence with nature. It's a finite world, and we must be able to live sustainably on a finite planet with limited resources. We also are facing, as you know, the possibility of nuclear holocaust and violence everywhere, wars everywhere, terrorism everywhere, violations of human rights everywhere by governments and these autonomous governments that are supposed to, according to the UN Charter, be protecting human rights of their citizens. Instead, every single government just about on this planet violates the human rights of its citizens, including the government of the United States in which I live. We need to change the paradigm. It's not simply that we need to be nonviolent. It's not simply that we need to recycle. It's not simply that we need to conserve. It's the entire framework, the political, economic, social, and human framework that we need to be thinking differently about. And that's why the Constitution for the Federation of Earth is absolutely fundamental in this process. It is holistic, and it integrates everything from the political, the economic, the social, the educational processes. We begin to think in terms of global citizens, of a planetary civilization that can deal effectively with all these interrelated problems, from the climate to violence to war to poverty. All of it is interconnected and requires a real new paradigm, something that we can all get behind in a concrete document, something that is there in a blueprint that makes possible a real nonviolent revolution on our planet. So I ask you, study this, find out about it, get a hold of it. It's online, it can be downloaded for free, and it's in many languages already. Our main website is www.holism.org. earth-constitution.org. So go to our website, www.earth-constitution.org, and you can download the Constitution, study it, contact us, contact the World Constitution and Parliament Association, and become part of a holistic revolution, a paradigm shift that's going to make a difference for the future of our planet, for everybody on the world. It's going to make our world a decent place for everybody to live a meaningful and satisfactory life. Thank you so much for listening, and this is the thing that we're talking about. Take a look, check it out. God bless.